Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and today we're going to play Azure Striker Gunvolt. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game here. Despite the fact that it does resemble Mega Man Zero quite a bit, it's really its own unique beast. And so my comparisons are going to end there. Well, terrorist, are you ready to admit it? Or shall I loosen your lips with another crack of the electrosurge? Quill sent you here to destroy the Muse. To silence her, am I right? Well, the Sumeragi group is smarter than you, scum. We've already moved our little virtual canary to safety. In other words, you've wasted your time. What do you think of that? How old are you, boy? Did Quill promise to pay you big for the job? A shame you won't ever hear the Muse's anthem again. You'll never feel the ecstasy as her music laps at your auditory cortex. Truly a drug for the mind. Anyway, she's on a freight train out of here as we speak. And you, boy, will die in the silence. Man, your lips are way looser than mine. What? You can still move? But that's impossible! The Scourge pumped enough electricity into you to... I am electricity. This lightning, it's subtimal power. You're an adept? Ding ding. Thanks for the whipping. I needed a good recharge. Azure Light. You're Gunvolt, the Azure Striker. Now, time to hunt down the Muse. Okay, so right off the bat, I realize I need to change my controls. GV to base, open the line. We read you, Gunvolt. Nice to hear you're not dead. Not this time. Update the mission params. Sumeragi has moved to the target. They put the Muse on a freight train out of the facility. I'm in pursuit. Negative. We should vet the intel to make sure it's not a trap. Judgment overruled. Gunvolt, you are clear to pursue. He can handle himself, Monica. Just keep scanning for changes. Yes, sir. Play nice out there, GV. Zeno, are you patched in? Affirmative, boss man. I caught it all. Moving into support position. You know, in case GVs actually decides to let me help. Right, GVs? I'll take it under advisement. Advisement? Gee, thanks. I feel loved now. Alright, enough. You've got a Muse to deprogram. Asimov out. Alright, so right off the bat I'm going to change my controls. I want dash to be R. And flash field will be L. That works. Alright, so we've got a dash. He actually runs for a pretty good bit. Your gun is not your main way to attack. Your flash field is. However, your gun shoots tags on targets. However many tags you can shoot total is limited by the gun you're using. And every enemy, individual enemy that is, can have a maximum of 3 tags on it at once. The gun we are currently equipped with, the default gun, can only have 3 tags total, so... Elevator stopped. No juice. Where's the switch? There it is. I need to channel electricity into that switch. Should be as simple as just tagging it and flashing it. Tag with my gun, follow with the flash field. That's how my world turns. Gunvolt can also jump off walls. He doesn't slide down them like Mega Man X and Zero did, but he can jump off them. So now we get to wait in an elevator. And that's it's pretty much a lowdown on all his basic moves. There's one more move that I haven't talked about. It is bestowed upon him by his pendant, which you can upgrade and even remove later on if you want. Gunvolt, how are your EP levels? Can't have you running out of juice. Missions like this burn through septimal energy fast. Remember to give your EP time to recover. If you don't want to wait, you can manually recharge and double tap down as you go. And don't forget, if you run out of EP, you'll overheat, which means you won't be able to use any of your electrical powers. Hey, I got it. Who are you lecturing? It's my Septima. Right, so if you double tap down, you can recharge your EP, which is shown by that little circle gauge down at the bottom. When you run out, you go into overheat, and you can't use any of your powers bestowed by the Septima. And that includes one ability that I haven't talked about yet. Well, I mean, I did talk about it, I just didn't tell you what it's called. It's called Prevasion, and it uses up a little bit of your Septima to evade attacks, meaning you take no damage. Another thing I want to talk about is the kudos. That's the score system in this game. You may notice over to the left there it says times 25.8 and it has 568 under it. The number under that is the number of kudos I have, and the multiplier up there is how much actually gets added to my score. It's a difficult system to master, and it does determine what your rank at the end of the mission is. But every time you use a skill or defeat a boss, you cash in your kudos. If you get hit, whether you take damage or you just prevasion it, you lose all the kudos that you have not cashed in. So I will say that just playing through this game and beating the story, not really all that hard to do. Getting S+ ranks on missions, that's where the challenge comes in, because you have to use your abilities to keep up a good kudos score. There's one other thing that cashes in your kudos, and that's if you hit a checkpoint. This little diamond right here with a feather in it, that's a checkpoint. So I'll go ahead and cash my kudos in. So, this is the second area. Most levels in the game are divided into 2 areas, and then a third that's pretty much just the boss. And note that I did say most. As for the kudos, there are various things you can do to get additional kudos. Having 3 tags on something gives you a full power bonus. Being in the air when you defeat them with the flash field gives you an airstrike bonus. Having 2 equipped, or having 2 tagged and defeating them at the same time gives you a double, and 3 gives you a triple. I'm pretty sure you get more points for more, but I think it's still called triple. And you can see on the bottom screen there we have our skills. We only have 1 skill at the moment, but that's fine. If you defeat a boss or a mini-boss with a skill, you actually get bonus kudos. But when you use a skill, it does cash in your kudos. I guess I should have specified that it also cashes in your kudos when you defeat a mini-boss anyways. So if you've got the skill points, which you only ever have a maximum of 3, which you can see on the bottom left there, then there's no reason not to defeat a boss or mini-boss with a skill. So the next boss I come across, I will try my best to defeat it with a skill. That right there was it was a bonus try for after you complete the level. There's this little mini game thing, not really, but you can get items and money to be used to build new equipment for Gunvolt to use. I don't think I can get past him. You see the little coins dropping on the ground? That is the money that's used, which is called Vig, to make sense of what the guy at the beginning said about Big Vig. One interesting thing about dialogue in this game is that it's pretty juvenile in the language, but rather than using actual swear words, they use approximations. It's kind of hilarious in that regard. So we got another one of these tanks. Tag his face. Our flash fill will protect us from the missiles, as well as damage the face at the same time. And I'm going to use my Astrosphere to take out his weak point. And I got bonus kudos for that. Probably going to get a low rank because I went through that slowly. And that's probably going to be the case with pretty much all the levels in this playthrough. So I'm not going for S+ ranks and 100% and all that. I'm just going through story completion, and I may talk about other stuff in a bonus video afterward. But that's going to do it for first Sumeragi. So we get to see our score. We get a multiplier based on how quickly we beat it, with 3 stars being neutral, and 1 or 2 stars actually lowering your score. All things considered, A was a pretty good rank. And now we get to pick any of these boxes. I just picked them randomly because, I mean, there's really no telling what's what. This is the last car. Sumeragi must have hid the Muse program here. What the gack? Where's the server? Are you telling me that... No. No way. Who are you? Are you new here? You don't look like a scientist. She's talking to me telepathically. Is she an adept like me? My name is Lumen. They call me the Muse. But I'm just a projection, a manifestation of this girl's septimal power. You're not with Sumeragi, are you? Then free her. Free us both! Monica, do you read? Update the mission params. I've engaged the target. But the Muse isn't a program at all. She's a human girl, an adept. What? She's not hostile. Sumeragi has been holding her against her will. That sounds like their style for sure. New objective. I'm gonna extract the girl and... Negative. Your objective stands. Eliminate her. Asimov. She's just a kid. And so are you. Doesn't matter. She's still a threat. There's no way to help her, anyway. How will you get her past the reinforcements closing in on you? Where will she live? With us? Surrounded by guns? You don't... It's not that simple. It's okay. I'd rather die than stay here. I'm tired of Sumeragi using my anthem to hurt people. I deserve to be silenced. Do it, please. I won't. When Asimov pulled me out of that hellhole, I thought I deserved to die too. But he gave me a purpose. Look, don't give up. You're alive for a reason. And if you need someone to help you find it, I'll be your compass. Pretend you can have anything you want. What would you wish for? Anything? Well, I want to be free. I want to stand at the top of the world and see it all. The top of the world. Alright, then that's where I'll take you. Hey, Asimov, I'm done. I've decided to leave Quill. You pulled me out of a bad place and made something out of me. I won't forget that. But now I want to do the same for this girl. I want to give her a chance. What chance? You can't free her until we free the world. That's your opinion. Fine. We don't run a democracy here. Quill has no room for dissenters. You're off the roster. So long, Gunvolt. What? Oh, come on, both of you. Yeah, what's with all the drama? No drama. I've just got to do this. Monica, Zeno, I'm gonna miss you. Take the girl and go. Quill will hold off the reinforcements. Good luck, kid. You too, Asimov. They're like feathers. Are you an angel? Definitely not. The name's Gunvolt. What's yours? I'm Jewel. Sparks rose from him like azure feathers. For a moment, I really thought he had wings. I'll never forget that day we met. My first taste of a freedom that couldn't last. It's only been a few decades since the first adepts showed up. Them and the supernatural powers that came to be known as Septima. Didn't take long for someone to find a way to capitalize on it. That someone was an energy syndicate called Sumeragi. The Sumeragi group is old. Real old. Its roots go back to the Middle Ages, maybe earlier. Today, they own every power company, and with them, the nation. And a threat like the Adepts was the perfect excuse to take over. True, they delivered on the peace they promised, but some of us believe the cost was too high. Too many Adepts shipped off to protection camps. Too many sick experiments gussied up as clinical energy trials. Sumeragi's PR machine was as slick as a Sinner's Row dancer. But some didn't buy it. They resisted. And that's basically how Quill got started. The Quorum for Unrestricted Information, Law, and Liberty. Nice name, right? Has the ring of justice. Two can play the PR game. Anyway, Quill paid my bills right up until the day I met Jewel. And, to be honest, not much changed after I went freelance. GV to Quill, open the line. I was fresh back from the city's trenches. I needed to check in with my handler, Monica. This was after about half a year of freelancing. I missed Quill's paycheck, but I was finally managing. And the apartment was growing on me, as humble hideaways go. I read you. Nice work out there, GV. Hey, listen. How many of your contracts are with Quill? Almost all of them, right? You should just come back. Join up again. Fair point. I was pitching myself as freelance, but Jewel and I were wanted terrorists. Try landing jobs with that on your resume. At least I did less overtime. I take your jobs because you pay well. Don't get warm and fuzzy on me. Look, Asimov was right. What Jewel needs right now is a family. I know how much you and Asimov mean to me. I want her to have the same thing, not the last bunk in some fringe militia. I think we're all in the best place we can be. Who's getting warm and fuzzy now? Fine, have it your way. I'll tell the other fringe lunatics you said no. Monica, wait, that's not what I meant. Oh yeah, I handled that conversation well. But Monica was like family, she'd get over it. Well, home sweet home. I should check in on Jewel. Gunvolt, you're home. How'd work go? I wish you'd let me help you out for a change. Are you sure you're not already? It's weird. I almost got killed on tonight's mission, but when I went down, memories of this room flashed through my head and I heard your anthem. It gave me the strength to keep fighting. Really? Out of nowhere, Lumen appeared. Why do you think Sumeragi wants us? When I sing, the dead get up and dance, bro. You're lucky to have us. The Muse always had a way of photobombing the moment. Jewel wasn't in full control of her Septima yet, which meant Lumen had a personality of her own. It boggled me that she even came out of Jewel's brain. No one asked you, Lumen. Go away. Yeah. See you soon, hottie. Next time, don't wear a shirt. I swear, I don't know her. Anyway, have you been keeping track of your progress? This game doesn't autosave, so you have to do it yourself. And we do so in the menu. And we could talk to Jewel from the same menu, as well as adjust our equipment and synthesize new equipment. We can manage challenges, which I'll probably wait till the bonus episode to talk about. I definitely won't be doing them in this playthrough. I might do them off screen just for money and stuff, but I won't be doing them through the playthrough because you have to first complete the level before you can take any challenges on that level, and I don't want to replay levels for this playthrough. We can set our controls there, view our play log, and talk to Jewel, of course. Oh, you're home. How was work? The way I see it, people as bad as Sumeragi can't stay in control forever. It might take time, but you're going to change the world one day. Thanks, Jewel. I'll be happy if I can just keep food on the table. And you get a little closer to Jewel. But we're going to go ahead and save our progress there and call this an episode. This has been Let's Play Azure Striker Gunvolt. I am Blaumagier, and I will see you guys next time. Later.